So here the editor really draws your attention around the shelves, getting you curious as to what exactly was in there, since they had just figured out that a ghost, was going there when he was scared. And then here the director draws more attention to that one spot since that's the same shape of the box that the little girl had where the ghost boy was showing up in the mirror. For me, it had a little tension and anxiety for that.
Hun, could I have April's music box, please?
How's Cindy?
She don't remember a thing.
And then here, even though it's in the same clip, it kept the attention on Mr. Warren. Even the characters, there was two of the characters who didn't speak at all, and even their back was to the camera, and the other one was in the back, and it wasn't even focused on him.
There you go.
Thank you.
Here, clearly we already knew that the box would fit there, but her placing it in the same spot kind of adds that tension and makes you feel that anxiety for, something about to happen regarding that box. In this spot, it made me think about the video clip that we watched from the blog or from the weekly assignments where it showed the back and forth between Luke Skywalker and Yoda just to build up the tension for him bringing up the spaceship using the Force. Here, they flash back to her phase and then went back to her pulling the rope. It kind of really builds up that tension. Like, what is she about to pull up? Is it going to be a body? Is it going to be the noose? So it kind of gets you wondering and anxious. And then bam, it's the noose. Like, you kind of expected that, but it kind of adds that pressure. Like, you just pulled up the witch's noose. What is about to happen? And then the fact that they have her just stare at it for a while kind of adds on that additional bit of anxiety. I mean, clearly we know this is a horror movie, but the fact that they sit there in the same frame and she just focus on the noose, you know something scary is about to happen. The fact that the camera followed her as she fell all the way down to the basement adds a little more oomph to the seriousness of the situation because she could have really been injured. But the fact that she fell to the basement, she fell to the basement right after she fell on the news. So clearly that was the ghost or something else happening.
No! Lorraine! 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 Lorraine!
Here the director shows two different views of the same moment. So Ed Warren, running down, literally everyone else in the scene was just there for the background. And even though they did multiple cuts, he went to two different rooms and then they went back down to where she was in the basement. And then again here using the two different shots from the same moment, as she's getting up from the fall and then having a look around to see exactly where exactly she landed at. And then even here, as she's still looking around, the director kept her on the right hand side. I remember one of the videos they did reference that as well, just because that's where your attention draws to. And then the fact that she's looking around and she's hearing someone crying or laughing, I'm not sure exactly what it was at this point, but it adds that tension, that fear, and that build up that's coming in the next scene.
She made me do.
This was the moment that got me right here because literally just a second ago there was nothing there. But the director placed the woman and the boy on the right hand side, even though they're in the background. He's starting to zoom in on them just to bring that emphasis over there.